Now, today's review is going to be a Monster High review. Today I am going to be reviewing this doll. This one right here. Now, this is one of the ones that was released to tie in with the Freaky Fusions movie. This is Scarah dressed up as Toralei. Now, this isn't one of the actual fusion dolls that was released. If you watch my reviews regularly, you'll know that I reviewed one of the actual fusion dolls. I reviewed Dracubecca quite a while back. But this one isn't one of the fusions. This is from a different line that was released. They released a line of dolls that was just the regular characters dressed up as other characters. They call them fusion-inspired dolls. So they're not actually two characters fused together. They're just characters like cosplaying, basically, as other Monster High characters. Now, as I said, this is Scarah Screams, dressed up as Toralei. Now, I do have a Toralei already. I have the Power Ghoul one somewhere. She's packed away with the rest of my dolls because, as some of you know, I moved house in the middle of this year and don't have a lot of space to display all my toys. So she is with me somewhere. She's packed away in a box. But I didn't have Scarah before that, and I really liked how this one looked. And when I saw this one, I thought, I have to get it. Although I didn't buy it, she was a gift from my younger sister. And I think when my sister got her, I think she was about $15.99. I don't think I've seen them cheaper anywhere else. I've seen them about £17–18 in some shops, but $15.99 was an okay price to pay for that. I think Asda may have them cheaper, but this one was from Argos. That's where my sister got her, Argos. Now, I think Argos may have a sale on at the moment. They have sales on toys quite a lot, and I think they may have one just now for Christmas, but I'm not 100% sure. Before I go ahead and unbox Scarah, I am going to show off the box. I'll give a box overview because I always do that, because I like examining the packaging as well as the actual product. So, in the top corner, it has box art for the movie, and it says DVD 2014. Now, as I've said before, I don't particularly like the look of the Monster High movies. Apparently, from what I've heard, they're not that bad. Like, story-wise and character-wise, they're not that bad. I just don't like the animation because it looks really bad and really outdated. I mean, it just looks like the old Barbie and Bratz movies that were out in the early 2000s. That's all it reminds me of. I mean, 3D animation has come a long way since the early 2000s and has got considerably better, but that just looks quite bad in my opinion. The animation, not the actual characters of the story. Now, on that side of the box, pull it out a bit, has the Monster High logo with a skullette in the middle, and it has a lightning bolt electricity design surrounding it on both sides. And down at the bottom it has a picture of Scarah in her classic outfit. I do like that outfit and I would like to have that Scarah. I wish I could. I wish I could own all of the original basic dolls, but I don't have any, which is quite annoying for me. I only started collecting Monster High last year. So, yeah, haven't really been able to find any of the basic dolls. Because they're all quite expensive, where I've seen them online and they're all expensive. And I don't tend to have much money to spend on toys. I usually tend to get them when they're on sale. Or if somebody wants to get me a gift, I usually say, oh, can you get me such and such, because that's what I'm after. It's usually Monster High dolls that I ask for as gifts. But anyway, yeah, on there is information about the product. And there it says Fusion Inspired Ghouls, Scarah Screams. And there's the Freaky Fusion logo, which is on all the Freaky Fusion products. And on this side of the box it has the Monster High logo and some lightning electricity designs. And the back of the box has a picture of Scarah. It has the Monster High logo at the top. And there is a thought bubble which says, "The fusion trend inspired me to dress as Toralei." Which, I don't know, I don't think really that Toralei is a good choice for Scarah. Personally, I don't like Toralei as a character. I mean, I think her design is quite nice, but I don't like her as a character. I watch the webisodes because I like the animation style in the webisodes, and I don't like Toralei as a character at all. And there's the Freaky Fusion logo, and some information about the movie, which I think is on the back of the box for most of the Freaky Fusion dolls. I mean, it was certainly on the back of the box for Dracubecca, if I remember rightly. And it's on the back of this box. And there is product information, barcode, information on the bottom of the box. It's upside down, so I will flip it around. There's product information on the bottom of the box. Yeah, the box for all the Freaky Fusion dolls, all the boxes are the same shape. They're that weird zigzaggy lightning shape. Which I think that's cool. I like that. Although I do miss the regular square boxes. Well, rectangular boxes. Anyway, on that side of the box there's nothing interesting, just a clear window showing the doll. There's a lightning design there as well. And back around to the front of the box. So, I'm going to go ahead and open the box up and take Scarah out and take a look at her. And I will be back when I have done so. So I am back and I have taken Scarah out of the box. Here she is. I think this is a lovely doll. She's even lovelier out of the box than she was in the box, and I am really pleased to have her. Now, I really like her outfit, and I like how it's very Toralei-ish, Toralei-esque. It's very pretty, and I do like her accessories as well. Just do a proper 360 of the doll and I'll talk properly about her. Now, her hair is full of gel product. Just saying, it is really stiff with gel, especially her fringe. I mean, I like her fringe, the orange stripe with the pattern, like Toralei's fringe. I do like that, but it is stiff with gel. So, I mean, anyone who has this doll or wants to get this doll that plays with their Monster High dolls, I would recommend washing the gel product out for hair. Just do that. Because her hair, it didn't look symmetrical, but it is actually symmetrical. Well, it looks symmetrical now, but it didn't because when I had her head tilted to the side like that. Anyway, she has cat ears, since she's dressed as Toralei. The cat ears match her skin colour, and they are on a headband. The headband is tied on with elastic bands, and I would not recommend cutting these because the headband will probably come off and will be hard to get back on, and you may end up losing it, which is never a good thing. I do like the headband, but I'm not planning on taking it off. I am planning on keeping it on. Her face is quite interesting. She has green lipstick, but I don't think it's lipstick, I think it's actually part of her character design, and orange eyeshadow. This doll has very minimal makeup, and I quite like that. I don't like the dolls that have lots of makeup. If I remember rightly, the Bratz dolls, I only ever had one of these when I was younger, but they had a lot of makeup. Whereas this doll has very minimal makeup. Quite like that. One thing that I'm not particularly fond of is her lack of eyes. I mean, I know they're part of her character, and in a way I do think they're cool, but in a way they're kind of freaky looking. But one thing as well regarding her eyes that I think Mattel missed out on something that would have been brilliant. Well, this is something they probably should do in the future, is a Scarah doll with glow-in-the-dark eyes. I don't know if they've done this already, but if they made one with glow-in-the-dark eyes, that would be kind of cool. I would love one with glow-in-the-dark eyes. I know it would scare some kids, I think, but that would be so cool. The only piece of proper jewellery she has on is this little orange bracelet, which is shaped like a cat collar. It's got a little bell on it as well. I think that's pretty cool. And it's quite loose. Take it off, as most of you know, the hands and lower arms on the dolls are detachable. But I'd never take the limbs off my dolls. I keep them all in one piece. Anyway, moving on to her outfit. She has a white vest on, which has a printed part on the collar. If you can see that. Orange, black and white printed check print on part of the collar. It's not on the other side of the collar, the other side of the collar is just plain white. It's got silver stitching on it. And it's made of like a shiny material. Almost like sort of patent leather type material, which is quite nice. And she has an orange belt. On the back of the belt she has her tail. Now the belt was tied on with elastic bands, but I stupidly went and cut it, so it is now quite loose on her. But it can come off, and I think the tail, I think it's just the standard tail mould, so it would fit on one of the werecats, it would fit on one of the other dolls. Which would be quite interesting. Not entirely sure, I haven't tried it, but that's what it looks like. It looks like the same tail mould they usually use for the werecats. And it's attached onto the belt rather than being attached onto her back. Anyway, she is wearing well, not really 3/4 length trousers, they're almost full length, but they kind of cut off at the ankle. And they are black with a safety pin print, which you can't see very well because the lighting here is awful, and I apologise for that. You can kind of see it on here, it's safety pin, and there's some orange, grey and black check as well at the top. I don't really think the safety pins are very Toralei inspired, but I think they're quite interesting. I do like these trousers on her as well. And now her shoes. She is wearing high-heeled boots. They are cut off at the toe. They are white with orange, what looks like shoelaces. And they have spikes around the ankles and around the bottom part. Well, not really spikes, they're more like kind of like a beading, kind of, but they could be spikes, I'm not sure. They're on the carry them around the side, they're on the side of the boot and around the back. And they don't have a prominent heel, they kind of slope down. And the boots are cut at the back so you can easily pull them off. So here's a full view of her. And we'll just spin her around. And like all the other female Monster High dolls, she is fully articulated. She can bend at the waist and at the knees. That. And her legs come out. That. And she can move, her arms can move at the shoulder. That. Move out. Yes, they do. Bend at the elbow as well. And at the wrist. And the head is also articulated. So Scarah comes with this little handbag that has cat eyes and a nose on it, which is quite interesting. It's quite a small bag and it has a spike design on the bottom and the sides and around the handle. Now, the orange straps are only on the one side. The design is not on the back. The back is just plain black, which is quite annoying. Now, the bag does open. I'll try and get it open. It opens at the front, but there's literally no space in it to really put anything in it, which is quite a shame. Because I do like it when characters come with handbags or backpacks or whatever that you can put stuff in. But this one you can't put anything in it, which is quite annoying. And she also comes with a yellow hairbrush, which most of the Freaky Fusion dolls come with. I do quite like the yellow hairbrush. It's a change from the black ones that they usually come with. It's the same design as the black ones, just a different colour, which is good. And she also comes with a doll stand, which is also good. I do like how the more expensive dolls, the deluxe dolls, usually come with stands. I don't like how the budget dolls don't come with stands. Although, I'm hoping to buy some more doll stands so I can display my collection properly. Because a lot of my dolls that I have were budget ones and they don't have stands. So I'm either looking to buy some or try and get some off some collector friends. Still not sure how I'm going to acquire extra stands. I do have some myself, but not as many as I'd like. So anyway, if you like this review, don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at EraPonyTube, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Goodbye!